Today I'm going to teach you how to make a card that lights up like this. If your family celebrates a winter holiday like Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, whatever, you can plan ahead and make this as a nice card or gift for someone. If not, you can just make a cool design. Like this snowman only works some of the time, but that's not very holiday. And then I made a sailboat for my dad. I don't have another battery to show you how this one works, but it doesn't have to be holiday related. It can be whatever you want. Grab your steam folder and pull out the plastic bag. In the bag, you have these things. You have a piece of paper that's going to be the card. And then you have some little stuff. So you have a battery, a binder clip, a safety pin, 2 copper strips. Mine are stuck together because they have sticky stuff on the back of them, and the LED light. You might have a different color, so think about the color of yours while you're creating your design. I'm going to show you how to set up the copper strips first so that you know where you can draw the light in your design. So first, fold over the top front corner of your card like this. Then take one of your strips. On the inside of the card, place it on the folded corner and have it go straight across the top like this. This stuff is sticky on the back, so peel the back off with your fingernail. So see how it goes onto the folded corner and then across the top, like straight across. Not right on the edge, but across. Then you're going to take the second piece and it's going to start off the folded corner and angle down a little bit. I'm going to draw a line to help me remember. Don't have it angle down too far or your light won't be able to reach between the 2 strips. That's why I end up moving mine. When you close the corner of the card, the 2 strips should touch or be close to touching. So that's where your battery is going to go later to connect those 2 pieces. The top one is on the corner and the bottom one is off the corner, but not too far away. That's really important that you get those positioned correctly. Now I hold up my card up to the light so I can see where the strips are. I'm going to lightly mark the area between the strips, not too close to the edges, and that's where my design leaves room for the light. So you don't want to be too close to the corner or too close to any of the edges. So I'm going to draw mine as the pompon on someone's hat. Now draw your card and color it in, leaving space for the light. I didn't color mine because this is just an example, but it's a lot easier to add color before you are ready to add the light bulb. So go ahead and color yours completely. Okay, so here's my card. Ta-da! This is where I want to put the light in his hat. So I'm going to take my safety pin and I'm carefully poking 2 small holes where I want the light. They should be just a little bit apart from each other without being too close or too far. Look how far apart the ends of the LED are. That's how far apart the holes should be. Don't make them super big or your light's just going to fall in. Now, the LED has 2 sides. It has a long side and a short side. The long end goes on the top strip. The short end goes down. You put your light through your holes, hopefully, there we go, so you can see it. I turned it over so I could see where I was poking. So you poke it through, make sure it's all the way in, and then carefully bend the long one up and the short one down. Long up, short down. Long up, short down. Now grab any kind of tape that you might have in your house. I'm showing you a couple of different kinds here. It really doesn't matter. Don't use glue. Hopefully you have some kind of tape, masking tape, painter's tape. It really doesn't matter. I'm rubbing my tape really flat. I spent a long time doing this because you need the wire ends and the copper strips to be touching really closely. So they need to be like right on top of each other with nothing in between. I have one card that doesn't work in my collection, and that I think is why. So be really careful with this part. Now it's time to put the battery in. So your battery has two sides, a positive side, which has the plus sign and writing on it, and a negative side, which is mostly plain. The negative side goes down on the strip with the short side of the LED. So it should be touching that copper strip and then fold the corner over. You can see my light is working. Then finally use the binder clip to hold that battery in place. When you don't need the card on, make sure you move the battery to a different area of the card so it's not anywhere near the copper strips. Otherwise, you'll drain the battery and your card won't last very long. Have fun!